I'm finna get better. All I ever wanted was to get paid.
Yo, what's there with y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. I appreciate everybody showing love to the series. Now, I've been making these videos for y'all. I need everybody to like, share, subscribe, do all the good things, man. I don't plan on having any errors this episode. Let's get straight into it. Now, we's back in the garden with Viserys and that little girl, bro. Poor little thing, she's just doing what her daddy said. I'm not even gonna speak on the sea snake right now. Last video, I was burning in my chest. I had to end it short. Now, let's briefly talk about these two last names. Targaryens and Valerians were the last surviving houses of Old Valyria. With the Targaryen dragons and the mega Valyrian fleet, this brings more than enough power to King's Landing. But that doesn't mean grab the youngest member of the house and sacrifice him. Scene switches over and Rhaenyra's walking past Rhaenys. Rhaenys asks Rhaenyra if she's okay with what her dad is about to do. Rhaenyra pauses mid-walk and then asks the queen who never was if she's okay with it. Could you imagine giving your youngest born to your cousin like this? She responds and says, of course it does, but I understand the way of things. Now, bro, I'm finna start calling King's Landing the grooming palace. Then she starts stepping on Rhaenyra and says, when your dad gets married, he's gonna have a son and then he's heir, not you. Now, what kind of positivity is this? Scene cuts over and we're hearing a conversation from Viserys. Guess who's in the corner gazing at his eyes? Alicent Hightower. Now, Viserys spills the beans about how the council wants a new wife for him. And then most importantly, how the realm needs a new queen. While saying all this, he's gazing back at Alicent. She then tries to find out if anyone's in mind. The king mentions that Valyrian girl, and she says, what a perfect match, as she's burning in her chest. I'm done talking about this little girl, bro. The hand enters the room and calls the kings out to an emergency meeting. Scene cuts and we see one of the dragon keepers reporting a stolen egg. This was a cool scene because you can see the king and the dragon keeper speaking High Valyrian. We find out it was Daemon Targaryen who snatched the egg up. Bro was funny for this because he made sure to take some when he got exiled. And then on top of this, he invited the king to his wedding. In the letter that he left behind, he explains that he has a baby on the way. Instead of doing nothing like previously before, he wants to step on shit. Excuse my language. The king almost hopped on a dragon and flew the Dragonstone. But you knew he wasn't gonna do nothing. The hand talking about send me instead, it's not safe. Viserys looked at him and obeyed his puppeteer. In this next scene, we get a nice view of the Dragonstone castle. Otto Hightower steps up to the plate and stands with his group of men. Daemon Targaryen and his squad come out with the egg and intercept him on the bridge. The hand of the king tells Daemon he needs to give back the egg, get off the island, and get rid of his wife. All Daemon wanted to do was just carry on with tradition, but he did it in a sloppy way. Daemon does a come get it gesture, and the hand said this will declare war. Now everybody got their sword out on the bridge. I ain't gonna lie, I got my money on Daemon all day. Them folks was about to shred each other up like them crabs did to that man in part 1. All of a sudden, you hear a dragon creep up. Now, I'm thinking everybody finna get torched on that bridge, bro. Odo gets intimidated and tells everybody to put their swords up. Then my girl Rhaenyra pops out of nowhere on her dragon, man. Now, for sure, now we can fight dragon for dragon. Rhaenyra gets off the dragon and walks in the middle of it. Now, hold on, bro. You supposed to tell that dragon the same thing you did at your mom's funeral. The hand asks what she's doing there, and she says preventing bloodshed. When I first saw this episode, I was disappointed. I wanted to see somebody get stepped on. But I ain't gonna lie, Rhaenyra did her thing because she confronted Daemon about being in the castle that was meant for her. Rhaenyra had an RN moment. She said, if you want the throne and you want the castle, you're gonna have to kill me. This man Daemon was over there contemplating. Daemon acted like he was gonna take the egg back and then threw it at her. Scene cuts and everybody's back at the castle. Bro, tell me why the king wants to complain about Rhaenyra going over there to stop the violence. At least she's the one that brought the egg back. Now, if the hand was over there by himself, everybody would have been torched up. Scene cuts and we see everybody at the king's meeting. The king chose his new wife and had a long pause before he told the council. Sea Snake was sitting proud as he already knew the answer. As everyone is thinking that Valyrian girl, he chooses Alicent Hightower, bro. Now, in his old age situation, this is the best option. I'm just glad he didn't proceed to get with the Sea Snake's daughter. Now, for Alicent, she gonna have to start sleeping with an old man, bro. She about early 20s, maybe late 19, something like that. She gonna have to be laid up with a 50-year-old. Let's get off the scene, because my chest already burning, bro. That was my little yeah, and I wasn't trying to see it like that. I'm ending the video. I hope y'all stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to catch y'all the next one.